Hi guys, and welcome to another reading. This is a reading that is a continuation from the energies at play from cosmic transformations creating majestic radiance. I was called to do this reading with specific decks, and I'm going to stick to what I've been called to do. I hope you're all doing well and taking care of yourselves. There we go. Three of Pentacles. This is creating with other people on our spiritual quest. It's teamwork. It's teamwork to create a vision, and it's abundant for everybody. And when I think of the Three of Pentacles, I really think of harmonization. And you know, we meet certain people along our paths that help us really show us which way the light is, because we know we're gonna grow. This is a growth process, and we know they're building something, an art piece here, like that's through a brick wall, and it's a creation of a path with people, a raise in vibration of harmonization that literally helps us heal. And it helps us on our spiritual quest. And it helps us, to me, when I think of that, it helps us find how we're going to ground our abundance and materialize our visions. And it's teamwork. People that help us just point us in the right direction of the light, or are literally working with us. And there's the sun. And I really feel like this is what we feel like when we're creating the sun. Like the child. It's healing of the child. It's restoration of the child. It's like balance, restoration. It's the doorway, the path through the brick wall that wasn't there before, just completely, but it's within. And it's just like you literally have a window and your inner child's there, and the window allows the light in for growth. And the universe that's within all of us, our inner child that plays within us, setting them free. And that's connection to the cosmos. Three of Swords. Now, excuse me, in this deck, this Three of Swords is different. We are going to get the message from this card directly. With the Wheel of Fortune. And this is connection to life. This is the connection to the cosmos, connection to Mother Earth. This is experience our soul's expansion and then applying that wisdom. And then the actual growth process. This is the growth process we're discussing. You grow. You literally grow when you apply sun energy to your own life. The integration of higher self, the relationship with Source, Mother Earth, all those things that help us to really cultivate life force energies. And then how we're able to understand the lesson of creation and destruction, the letting go to come together. And what I really feel like this message is saying more than to me anything, this is about the letting go to come together. And I really feel like this is about a relationship that's divine. This is about a relationship that makes us feel closer to source energy. And that's what the restoration of becoming whole is all about. And even if you are called to restore your sexual energy because you are getting to a place where you're raising your vibration and you're really feeling that divine source energy, and you're feeling called to create, but you know, maybe you're not in the same place you were before where you were feeling that you needed to release that all the time. Honor that. Honor your body. Honor where you're at. And if you do, and if that's the place that you're at, honor yourself. This is about going within and honoring yourself and healing and restoring yourself. And remember, we're all going to resonate with this message differently because we all have something different to heal. So if certain messages don't resonate with you, they're not for you. Right? But if the messages resonate with you, certain ones, then they're for you. And you know what? I also believe too. We're always learning from the things that trigger us, because then well, why? And then it always just allows us to really harmonize. And I really feel like that's what this is about. That's what we're gonna do now. And it's going to help us pull in more of our abundance. In a dark courtyard, 3 people dressed in black stand in front of a rose pierced by 3 swords. Sorrow, merciless, separation, grief, alienation, error, conscious insight, decisive realization. And what I like is, like, you know, it's not just heartbreak from our significant other. We have heartbreak in many situations. And in this card, I really see the experience to learn through, to allow this to create this window. Now, let's just see how. Of course, we gotta see how. What's happening here? Let's clarify this. What's going on? The Hangman. And there is a message in that card. We will read this. We know this is going without to come together. This is the letting go. And really, we have to let go of what we're trying to manifest. We can't hold on to it. Like, that's not really growth. It's like, okay, if you're going to grow a garden and you go and plant a seed, and if you overwater it or underwater it, well, you got problems right there. But if you keep poking at that seed, it's not going to grow. It needs time in dark space being nurtured, and then it's going to grow. And that's really what's happening. Like, that's the evolution process of restoring balance and becoming whole and getting in the flow. The Hanged Man. Upside down soul. I guess you're in the middle of indecision. I was too not long ago. That's why I decided to suspend action and to close myself from the outside world. Do as I did. Release your fears. Learn to let go. It is not the present circumstance that have to change. It's the way you look at them. You have to turn your soul upside down so that everything can be perceived differently. Of course, it takes a lot of courage to do so. Be sure that attractive opportunities may emerge from seeing things through this new perspective. Turn your world around and view your situation from another angle. It may also be time to act less selfishly and to dedicate yourself to a higher cause. This is my advice to you. Letting go, new perspectives, willing sacrifice, and a time of pause. And that's willingly letting go of what's lower vibrational and not allowing us our sun. The sun energy. This is the happiest card in the tarot deck because it's freedom. And it means many things. It means we've achieved healing of our inner child. We're going to start attracting our abundance. It means we've actually become whole. All right. Well, and here, clarifying the sun is Angel de la Nuit. And this is Angel of the Night. And this is actually transforming through the darkness. This is actually accepting your dark as part of you so you can become whole, and using both energies, but it's also doing the work, the inner child healing, to allow the light in enough to grow, to balance our yin and yang, and heal our inner child. And we're not the walking wounded, we're not lower vibrational, we're not hurting ourselves and the people that we love. We're actually, like, it is angel energy, right? You're a healer. And that's what I think of when I look at Angel de la Nuit. To me, that's the healer. And it's beautiful and it's inspirational. And then we have the King of Swords with the Three of Swords. And the King of Swords is telling a transformational truth, and he's acting with that truth, and it's letting go. It's letting go of what happened in the Three of Swords energy with whatever situation it's going to be. And I love it in this deck because it could be so many situations. It could literally be so many situations that hurt you along the way, not just a relationship, but things that scarred you from your childhood, things that scarred you with people in power, people that you trusted that were in power in your life that maybe were the wrong people to trust, and then you got hurt. Or maybe, it was being in a relationship and not being accepted because you were different. Or maybe it was just because, racial tension. There are so many reasons why we can get hurt out there, and they're not fair. We're all one. And when we hurt someone else, we're hurting ourselves, and we are literally all one. We are all children of the earth. And this is about a death and transformation. And you know what? We really have to let go in it. We really have to let go, and it's acceptance of our dark with our light. We did not come here to be perfect. That's first and foremost seeing through that illusion, because then that's self-acceptance, and then we can start the healing. Then we can start healing our inner child. And then we have the Fool. And to me, this is actually, now we have done enough healing. We understand here, even with our Three of Pentacles, with people we're meeting on our spiritual quest, that we are creating through us. We're not letting life happen to us or projecting it from us. We're actually, taking in the energy, and we're transmuting it through us, and we're painting this beautiful picture of our lives. And it can be whatever we look like, whatever we want it to look like. As long as we're willing to continue to allow the light in and grow and paint. What do you want to see? What do you want to create? What's your vision? Because we know we're creating with life. We are creating, understanding we are all connected. Now, let's just see this extra message over here. We have the Four of Wands and the Eight of Cups. And to me, I see that this is playing again to create stability. And this is playing again to also figure out which direction the light is in. And I see actually so much play and raising a vibration that like there's a flowing of emotions, and when the flowing of emotions occurs, there is a blossoming of the energies, and like abundance literally comes in. It literally comes in. And I feel like this happens at the most unexpected time. This is unexpected. Now let's just see what's being activated. Oh, there we go. Defeat. And in this deck, it's very interesting that Divine Feminine has Divine Masculine pinned between 3 swords, and she has 2 swords in her hand. Broken down and humiliated, facing defeat, conflict, or fear of failure, trying to let go of the conflict or the fear, taking the path toward freedom or new relations. And that's what this is about. That's what this transformation is about. It's about taking the path toward freedom and raising vibration and harmonizing with other people on our spiritual quests. And it's about healing from this 3 of Swords energy. Now let's just see what we're shifting into. King of Wands. And 10 of Cups. And look, the Fool just dropped over, and there is the King of Wands. Wow. Wow. What I really see here more than anything is that the masculine energy is now just going to heal, and the feminine energy has, we know, been at the 2 of Swords, but now the path has really been, it's been made very clear by the moon. So it's not at a crossroads anymore. It's like both energies acting now. It's like Divine Masculine being in 4 of Swords energy to gain clarity and then going to act, and Divine Feminine being in 2 of Swords energy and going to act. Which either way it happens. But, excuse me, you can see the transformation because the masculine energy, and please remember these are energies and whatever energies you resonate with. The masculine is connecting to feminine energy and creating with the spark, the wand, the fire is lit. And what I really see here is this is his connection to his Divine Feminine and the creation of the 10 of Cups and the moon. The moon really pushing for the creation of the 10 of Cups. And it's just, I can feel the love in the card. For whoever is resonating with this message, thank you for joining me. But like, I really feel the love between the energies, and it's just a very beautiful feeling. Now, let's just see. We know the moon's got something to say, so we have the moon oracle out. All right. Meditate and contemplate. And this is all about the new moon in Pisces. Let's get the message of this card. The meeting of the 2 fish. This card speaks of dreams and romance, of soulmates and poetry. It suggests there's a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your head in the clouds and being in a totally altered state. There could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you've had before and that's what you've been expecting. However, if you're on to a good thing, then wish hard, because the words of your soul and your heart could help you bring about the manifestation of your dreams. If all that sounds a little wet and watery, then that's Pisces for you. This is the last sign of the zodiac, and the new moon in Pisces card can suggest a last-ditch chance to make your dreams come true. Use your feelings to guide your way. So we're going to shift from logic and use our intuitive right brain. The additional meanings. Face fears. They may be holding you back. This situation is about being healed. Pisces is the sign of reveries and mysteries, or depths of emotion, idealism, and hopeless romantics. It is the sign of water and the unconscious. Its energy is deep like watery depths. The new moon in Pisces indicates a time to listen to your feelings and allow your emotions free rein. Whatever you're feeling, when you pull this card, you're more likely than the truth. Unless you've been kidding yourself somehow, and only you know if that's the case or not. And that's what I mean. At the end of the day, only you're gonna know. Your 10 of Cups and who your true love is and your divine counterpart, because this journey is within. Now let's just see what's happening here with the sun. As this is the Keepers of the Light Oracle, we know we're shifting so we can let more of the light in. So we have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. And this is what we're talking about here. We're raising our vibration, calling in our soul tribe. You know, more of our soul tribe, people we align with. And as we talk about that, align your life. What is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? The Great Gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. You are being called to let your intuition move you physically. You are connected to a group of souls who are weaving a web around the planet. And as you travel and share your creations, something is re-threaded. This card is an acknowledgement that you are either being called to connect with others who are like you at a soul level, or that you already are. You are being called to gather groups of people, either by leading them or becoming part of a group that can support you and your soul's personal mission. You are part of a group of souls who agreed to be here at this time in history to heal yourself, your ancestral line, and the planet, to raise consciousness so that we can continue to call this magnificent place home for eras to come. One of many consciously choosing to devote your life to something greater than yourself. It's time to call in your tribe by sharing your soul's voice and letting yourself be seen. When you share what is real and true to you and share the medicine that you most need, those who are like you will gather around you. You are the tribe. They are just like you, and just as you are longing and searching for them, they are longing and searching for you too. Alrighty. Now, this is really what a twin flame is and what we all came here to do. And yes, we're all on spiritual quests, but you know what? When someone else doesn't understand, you know, there is a really great community out there, and it's growing more and more every day. And that's why I'm here as well, is to connect with more and more people on the path that are part of my soul tribe and resonate with me and where I'm going. And that's what this is really all about, so we can also be there for each other and help each other with the path, and you know what, lift ourselves up and be here for each other to heal and support and raise the vibration. And you know, always remember, yes, this journey is within, but we can always still have support from our community. And remember to let it resonate with you. And we always have to have balance with that. We can have time with our communities, but then we also have time just with Source and Mother Earth, and you know, take a break and just have fun, right? Well, we're gonna have fun hopefully all the time, right? That's where we're going, more in the flow. But understand too that when we're not, you know, particularly in that mood, we honor that, and then we're healing and we do some self-care, or we can do something like listen to music to shift out, or get into creation. Just get into creation, meditate, whatever that is for you, okay? Because it's going to be different for all of us. And allowing us then to harmonize better with the people that are not understanding our journey, or not understanding our path, or not on part of the twin flame quest, and just don't understand what it is that you're going through at this moment, okay? Now, align your life. What is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? We are cyclic beings in a constant state of change, of evolution, of growth. Change is one of the only certainties of life. When you resist your cyclic nature, you resist life and feel stuck. Many of us have learned to be who the world wants us to be, but there comes a time when it's harder to hold on to this facade than it is to embrace who we truly are, to surrender to how we have changed and align a life to that way of being. If you pulled this card, you're being called to let go of who you once were, or the things that you once defined yourself by, the job and the relationship, or the mask you wore, and to embrace who you truly are now, to courageously step into the person that you came here to be in full authenticity, to embrace your weirdness and your uniqueness. Rock your uniqueness, right? We know we rock that. Perhaps you have outgrown some relationship or circumstances, and it's time to reassess and bring all the parts of your life into alignment so they are congruent with who you truly are today. What in your life is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? And that's just letting go now of what's lower vibrational and keeping us stuck, and keeping us from continuing to manifest our abundance and our evolution, follow our cyclic cycles, because we came here to do that. We are just like everything else around us. We live in cycles too. We have cycles. We manifest with our cycles. We grow with our cycles. We learn. And they're a part of life. And, that's really why we all have our ups and we have our downs. But it's about balance. It's really about balance. And to me, that's what I really feel here. This is about being in alignment with who you truly are and being in the flow. And when you're in alignment with who you truly are, you're not fighting all the other energies that are out there that, make you feel so heavy, so tired, so unhappy. And you're able to harmonize better when you're all your authentic self, because you're in the flow, you're in your vibe. And it feels good. So please just remember that that's part of what we came here to do. We came here to feel good and have fun and create and create like a child again. Now, thank you for joining me here. I'll see you again soon. Take care.